This is for the showreel.
Yeah. Right. For the showreel?
Definitely for the showreel. Yeah. Oh! Quack, quack, quack. Yes, good to see you, Mr. Goose. Mrs. Goose, as always. Oh, look at the cute little duck. Oh, they're nice, aren't they? I like that.
Not really, they're rather ugly.
Oh, you think everything's ugly, don't you?
Everything apart from you.
Oh, that's a nice thing to say. Where I think it's best. People may stare all they like. We'll get a lot of that in Edinburgh anyway. Like, are you two? No. We're not the people from Sandel. It's like things are like us putting knives away. we mean you no harm. Hey man, we made it.
We made it. Yeah,
we
great.
made a switch.
And it was great. Yeah, it was really good fun.
Fantastic. We had some fantastic.
I only
shots.
fell in like how many times?
3, I think.
Oh.
You're definitely right going in that bit though. I stood on that bit for a bit and was like,
it's just a bit wobbly.
Okay, even the stars of Tony's photos.
They are not even called field.
I get your word for it.
I say it's good.
Don't you ever take your blazer off.
It's all full. Touch it.
I say it's good.
You can have 10% not less. Though I do prefer their red, red, and black socks to ours.
I had no idea you were so satirical. Harsh. You can't do that to me.
Off you go.
Can Will just do it with me? Hello, I'm Ryan Penny and I'm playing the part of David Rogers in the play Sandel, written and adapted by Mr. Glenn Chandler. David Rogers, where do I begin? A very sensitive man, yet a very funny one as well. He's fallen in love with a boy, a choir boy, a lovely, charming little man who really knows how to get under his skin. And he is fighting between. The problem is what he's doing. It's morally wrong, and people are going to frown upon it. But love has no boundaries, and he is completely in love with this kid, and this kid is in love with him.
My name is Tom Court. I'm playing Anthony Sandel in Sandel by Glenn Chandler. Sandel is a very precocious young man. He likes to get his own way. He's quite young, he's 13, turns 14, but very, very strong-minded. He's grown up, he's been raised by his aunt. He's got a good aunt and a bad aunt, which shows you how he judges people. He's been raised by his good aunt. Now he wants a relationship with someone much older, more mature, and turns to David Rogers, who becomes a teacher at his school, and literally will do anything to get his own way. So he has David, 19-year-old David, running round after him, doing anything he wants.
Flowers, I like the daffodils, I like the mountains, I like the rolling hills, I like the fireside when the lights are low, singing a doo-wop-a-doo-wop-a-doo-wop-a-doo, singing it I
wants. He's really driven by his own passions like music, which is really how they fall in love. They don't fall in love just for each other's personalities. They find a link in music as well, which it's a wonderful thing. It's very nice. Obviously the play is designed to challenge your views on underage relationships, whether it can be right or not, because the dynamic's obviously different to what people consider to be socially normal. Yeah, actually, well, you'll see the play, and it's a good relationship. It's
Oh, so sick. Oh, is it love, is it?
You know, there's something intensely pathetic about it. Just my love.
You know what, I'll concede that the boy has some sort of crush on you.
What you're looking for cannot be found with this bloody boy.
How do you know what I'm looking for?
Because you'll be looking for it all your life, and you'll never find it.
I'll never find love. Should I tell you what I know, Bruce?
You tell me.
That not one person can stop two peoples coming together in life. Have you ever been in love?
Once. We were at school.
Who with? Don't tell me. Henderson.
No.
Who then?
He's called Bruce. He's quite acidic as a character. He is the friend of David who chastises him for his relationship with Sandel, obviously being underage, and also I think there's definitely an element of the gay relationship because of Bruce's Catholicism. But he kind of internally deals with that and combats that because he's also slightly jealous of the relationship and also basically loves David. So there's quite a lot of conflicting things going on with him. Slightly hypocritical, though he does sort of admit to his hypocrisy and his reconciliation of that a little bit later in the play. But yes, he's a very dynamic character and lots of fun to play because he's got all the best lines in the play, I would say.
You know, he should be free.
He'd be killed.
Sometimes nature has to take its course. It can't if one is stuck in a box.
He's happy.
And I don't think anyone can tell if a creature is truly happy.
Animals don't kill themselves.
No, they just suffer until someone else does it for them.
Are you?
It's a relative term. You know, my faith comforts me. David has no faith, which is why he constantly strives in this world for something that he can't have.
He has me.
For how long?
For as long as he needs me.
And for how long will you need him?
Let nature take its course.
And it's going to be interesting to play because it's a very tough part for myself. It's a very strong character, and he has to deal with a lot of emotions. He has to fight against temptation, and temptation's the biggest thing that he has. And also with his best friend Bruce, really like a devil on his shoulder, telling him, well, no, really, he's more like an angel, really. He's trying to make him do the right thing.
No! I don't believe you. You say you loved him and you keep his photographs, yet you never had sex with him.
I tried myself to sleep with myself at school, but I never had sex with him.
There are traps behind railway stations. Dirty, filthy traps. I think I'll go there now. I'll get them to touch me. To touch my clothes. See how you feel then about other people touching.
Why are you behaving like this?
Which part of hunting would you like me to cut off of it? Because I'm going to do it. Torture you.
You're upset and you're jealous.
Upset! You tell me you love another boy before me, and I'm not going to dig this into Hans's ball.
Tell me if you keep waving that around, I shall have to take it away from you. What are you doing?
And it's been really interesting working with people such as Tom, who has a different background. Obviously Ryan and I went to drama school together, so we've spent 3 years working together and know each other very well. It's been really refreshing to work with someone who has a different system and a different approach, and sort of learning and sharing those experiences has been quite a good sort of peer education in a way.
And likewise for me, it's been a very good education working with these two who have just come out of Mount View, having trained there for 3 years and kind of learning what they've learned and having some of their skills passed down to me. So yeah, it's been an experience, hasn't it, guys?
I'm going to share it all together in Edinburgh.
Yeah. And you should all come see it. I'm telling you now.
Everything I ever did was so that you would touch me. When I dream, you're there, and you do all sorts of things to me. You undress me. I wouldn't let anyone else do that.
There. Now, no more talk of torturing my pupils.
Aye, pupils. Head boy around.
such expensive taste for a student.
Lovely, isn't it?
Wouldn't it? I'm just like, wine with bubbles.
We'll have a lot of that in Edinburgh, darling.
Good. Not for these lot though.